Hello YouTube fans, here again, and welcome to Peter News and updates and things to come. Why not? So I'm going to be full updates of things I'm planning on doing, things that are going on, and so on. But for one, I'm going to apply to one of my comments. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I ignore it, and I always say it. If someone gives me a stupid comment, I ignore them. So if anyone wants to write something what's not very nice, I normally just look at it, read it, and as an intelligent person, I ignore it. So I don't normally apply to annoying comments, but on this occasion I've had a comment. It was on one of my Peter News and updates. Someone gave me a comment, and what they said on this comment got to me because they've got to have something to back it up. And it was on this comment I read, and I read it today, was I've got a disability. Why do you think it's funny to take the piss out of people with disabilities? So to this person, I'm going to apply to the comment back by putting it on video because you must have watched me a very long time. But the thing is, when did I make fun of anyone's disability? You've got to back something up if you're going to give it to me. You want to know how I thought it was funny, but when was I making fun of people's disabilities? On that Peter News, I watched it myself because I was touring on why I was making fun of people's disabilities. When once did I make fun of anyone's disability? So I'm going to back myself up here. For one, I never once made fun of anyone's disabilities. For two, I've got a disability myself, and I'm going to be open and honest about my disability. I'm not very good in my writing, so if people ever see any of my comments and when I write, you'll find I'm like dyslexic as when I'm writing. So my writing is not very good. For two, I'm partly deaf in one ear. So sometimes if you hear me shouting, it's not because I'm making fun of someone's disability. I'm partly deaf myself. At work, I wear an hearing aid. I ain't going to pull my hearing aid out. I don't really see why I have to justify myself to anyone. But I watched my video and not once did I make fun of anyone's disability. So if you're going to write a comment, you need something to back it up. Yeah, I've got a bit of a speech impediment, but I've never made fun of anyone's disability. I've got a disability myself. I would never in mirroring this. See my disability, missed my word there. I wasn't even making all fun there. There you go. But I never once, as I was about to say, make fun out of anyone's disability. I am not that sort of a person. I don't see why I've got to justify myself to you, anyone else. So unless you've got proof or any reason that I made fun of anyone's disabilities, please let me know. Or do me a favour, don't ever fucking write a stupid comment again. Because unless you've got something to back it up to prove I did that, I don't have to see why I've got to justify myself to you or anyone else. Because I never once make fun of people's disabilities. I'm not that sort of a person. End of that one. Anyway, moving forward, as I always say in my workplace, yeah, the weather's shit, it's pissing it down, but I'm going to be off for a few days anyway on Sundays. There's some time to do these. Even though sometimes to do them when I finish work. And not only that, a lot of exciting things going on at the moment and a lot of fun things I'm planning on doing. For one, next week I'm going to the cinema. It's been ages since I've been to the cinema. So what I'm planning on doing, I'm planning on seeing the new Predator film. Some people say it's good, some people say it's shit. I'm planning on seeing it anyway. Fuck it, you know what I mean? Better to find out yourself. So I'm going with a friend. I'm going to see the new Predator film, and then after the new Predator film, I'm going to probably do a review about it, and I might even go back to the old Predators, to Tassit with Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of my all-time favourite films ever, being the original Predator. I'll probably talk about the unestimated sequel, Predator 2, with Danny Glover. I'll probably talk about the other ones, whether it be Alien versus Predator, the second Alien versus Predator, if I can remember ever it's been very rare since I've seen them, and Predators, and so on. I'll talk about all of them and review them again. It'd be fun to go back to them because they're my favourite fan size. So why not? So the weather's shit, it's pissing it down. Hopefully it'll get better, but I'm not out at the moment, so I'm not exactly crying, am I? So, as we know, today is Poppy Day. I went to the pub today. I weren't drinking, by the way. I only went out last night. The only thing I was drinking, I was a good boy, was a cappuccino, orange juice. I'm not going to say what I had for my breakfast, but yeah, I had a breakfast. We had a minute silence because it was Poppy Day. See, I'm very respectful. I made fun of people's disabilities then, didn't I? And so I had a minute silence for Poppy Day. But I can't bite my tongue on this. I can't. I remember seeing a thing, right, with an old gentleman, fought the war. He fought the war. And it was on a morning, so you may have seen it on it's been on a lot of Facebooks, it's been on a lot on YouTube. This old man, and it's really heartbreaking. Even I almost cried, and I'm an hard person. But I couldn't hold it, because he actually said, openly, was it really worth fighting for this country, the state of what it is today? And he's right. This old gentleman is spot on. Couldn't say it any better. The freedom of speech been removed. We can't have a freedom of speech. We can't speak our mind in fear. Our country's been faded. You can't even have the British flag up, which is our traditional right. It's our country, it's our heritage. For anyone in this country who is born and bred in Britain to remove the British flag, how do you look in the mirror? It's your own fucking country. You should be ashamed of yourselves. And you've fucking got a government who doesn't care. Right now, Keir Starmer, he's not with the British people. He's not with us. He's not with today's people. He's not. He's gone all the way to another country on dramatic chains. Can't pronounce the word right, see? I've got a disability. I'm not making fun. That's my disability. You take you watching the video again. Because you must have been watching me for half an hour to write a stupid comment. But anyway, moving on for that. But yeah, dramatic chains, meaning the ozone layer. He's gone over there, trying to fucking something into kids' heads and all this shit. But the thing is, if you're going to do all that, he should have done that from the beginning. They should have done that from day one. And maybe the ozone layer wouldn't be as fucked up as what it is today. So we've gone to dramatic chains. You can't even help the fucking country what we're in at the moment in time. Has he ever looked at the time rate? Has he looked at the time rate of how much time we've had this year alone? Hurry up, Keir Starmer, hurry up and leave. Pity please, we're still going on top. I can't wait for a real party who gives a shit about the people comes in, not a fucking direct voice prick like you. But anyway, so yeah, and it's that sad. This old gentleman, he's spot on. You've got a stool teaching kids that it's okay to wear a dress and to have a sex change. Not for me to judge. If people want to do that, that's fair enough. But to done that shit into a kid when a kid is a kid in a stool is fucking stupid. I always said one day why I don't like stool anymore. Stool is supposed to teach kids. Instead, they're brainwashing kids. That's what a stool does these days. They get paid to brainwash your kid. They do. Fuck stool. Fuck it. I'm happy I'm no longer a stooler. I went to 3 fucking stools. I'm an educated man. I'm a very educated man. But anyway, bit of Peter news anyway. The weather's going to be shit all week. But it's to be expected. But as I always say, don't leave me a nice comment, a thumbs up back. But for everyone who loves me, be smart, be safe. See you later.